Hello everyone, this is Javier Montes, and this is the implementation of a Classmate's feature into my level. Now, for the implementation on my particular level, I actually, besides the implementation, I was not able to get the ball to function properly. In this one, I couldn't get it on my level. If we were to go to my actual feature in itself and push play here, okay, I was able to get the ball to move, but on mine the ball was not working correctly, so I ended up making a new little mini level that's separate from my level, which is this one right here. I just made it on the side of it because I couldn't get the ball to function on mine. So this is where I did the implementation of the Classmate feature. So if we push play, you can see the little character, and you can see that when I hit the ball, the swing increases and the hit rate also increases as well. If I were to swing while I'm not facing the ball, the swing count would go up and the hit ratio would go to 50 accordingly. And now this will be able to continue. Let's see if I hit it 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I missed 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, perfect. 10 swings with a 50 hit ratio. I followed his instructions and details as best I could. I did have to kind of figure out how to do some of the coding myself, which was fine. The only issue that I ran into was getting the ratio to hit 100 or 50 as desired. When I was following the implementation process, for some reason I was constantly getting a 200 every single time he'd hit just once. So what I did to remedy this was to just do the 50% on his. He said, multiply your, of course, get your ratio and multiply it by 100 to get a cleaner percentage instead of decimal. I did that, but it was coming out 200, and I went to the code, make sure I checked, everything was okay. So I ended up just doing the 50 instead of the 100, and it ended up coming out just fine. Other than that, I did follow all the steps. I was bounding these functions to the graph, which would come out here onto our swing and our hit calculators, I guess you could say. And each one of those, like I said, had the function available to us right here. The swing count, casting to the pawn, get the pawn to text, return the node, that's a swing count, and then the hit rate, casting to pawn, getting the percentage, and then displaying it to the widget. There's a few other things that I did, was going into the player pawn and following that, which would be the increments of the hit count and the swing count. But instructions that I left were on point. I just struggled a little bit, like I said, on getting it to hit properly. A few minor issues that I ran into was not hooking up the I think I ended up not hooking this last 2 up, and it wasn't showing at all. I was kind of worried, but got it to work. I just had to hook it up and solve the problem. But other than that, no issues. Perfect explanation on how he did it. I did a very, very good job explaining, especially with the steps, checklist. Very, very good job. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and so if this were to be my level, and I had the ball working on my level, I was able to implement his feature, and my feature also works here as well, which would be the caddy, being able to select the different types of club that you're wanting to use, and it going in the way that you want. And that's it. Thank you for your time.